What's going on YouTube, man? It's God, you know what I'm saying? Child White. Listen, we're gonna talk about keeping it 10 toes right now, okay? If you would get kidnapped and call the police, you're not keeping it 10 toes. You're not keeping it 10 toes. If you now, let's be clear. The reason I say that, when me and my wife first got together, she got kidnapped. She escaped, ran into the gas station, asked to use the phone, right? So she calls police. All right, now this is my point in saying that. She didn't call them to get nobody arrested. She called them to try to get a ride back to our hotel. You see what I'm saying? A friend of hers owed this motherfucker who is now a federal informant. I'm pretty sure, and I'll explain that in a second, that he's a federal informant. I've seen, like, proof of that. So that's the ironic part about it, too. She kept it realer than him, and he kidnapped her over some shit that had nothing to do with her, really. So, she called the police to get a ride back to her shit, and the whole reason they wouldn't give her one was they asked her who kidnapped you. She wouldn't give a name. She wouldn't say. So they're like, well, fuck it. You must not really been kidnapped. So then she started tweaking at the gas station, caught like 12 charges. Yo, her mom, first time I ever like had contact with my wife's mom was about this shit, right? And I was like, cause I've been trying to find her shit, like getting weird calls and shit all night. This was like a whole night ordeal of shit. And her mom at like fucking 3 a.m. Cause I'm like, I can't find her. I'm like, I'm gonna text her mom. Hopefully I'm like, I'm sorry to disturb you. I know it's late. I can't find your daughter. She said she was going to try to work something out with a motherfucker in a parking lot. I told her not to go. She went anyways. I should have went with her. I decided, she told me not to. So I was like, whatever. I'll go back out there. When I went back out there, she was gone. So her mom, like, as we're trying to sort this out, goes, call Danbury Police Department. Not just call the police, call Danbury Police Department. So I look up the number on Google. I go, is there a Casey Jordan in booking? And police goes, yeah, we got her on a $10,000 bond right now. She's got, and like rattles off like 16, and he's like, and there's more than that, but I figured that was enough for like she had assault on LEO. I'm like, what happened? You was going out to the parking lot. What did you agree to like shoot at somebody for this motherfucker or something? Like, what happened? Cause she had all these crazy ass felonies and shit. And eventually they wound up getting dropped because she went through all the court shit. I guess the court had found out like what the situation was regarding those, so they worked a deal with her where they was like, we'll charge you for this, this, and this, and we'll let go of all this shit, but you gotta take this deal right now. And so she took the deal. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole reason they wouldn't come just bring her back to the hotel was she wouldn't give a name. So she wound up trashing the gas station and then fighting with the cops and all type of shit because they wouldn't just go pick her up because she wouldn't snitch. So if you would call the police and snitch if you got kidnapped, because I had to specify, because all my wife did was call them to ask for a ride home. And because she wouldn't snitch, they would not give her a ride back to where we was at. To be clear. I should rephrase that. If you would call the police and snitch, if you would call 911 on some like, yeah, this guy did it, this guy right here, you're not really keeping it 10 toes down. Like, when I got my throat cut right here, like, the dude who did it was masked up, but I had a pretty good idea of who did it. And when I went to the hospital, they asked me who did it. I said, I don't know. He was masked up. I ain't come here to, and they was like, do you want us to get the police? I said, no, I do not. I would have gone to the police if I was going to do that. I came here because I just want you to tell me if I need stitches, tell me if I'm going to die, and I'm out. That's all I want. So that's what they wound up doing. If you would get either almost killed or kidnapped or whatever the case, and you would call police and tell on somebody, you're not really keeping it 10 toes down. I'm jacking that. Like them jail phone call drill music, I'm jacking that.